Hey everyone, this is Sean. On this episode of Tipple Theory, we're going to be talking about the Negroni. Spicy little Italian drink.
Tipple Theory is the exploration of history and practice of creating alcohol around the world. On this show, we'll share some of the history of how your favorite beverages came to be, as well as techniques professional bartenders use to elevate your poison of choice into an experience worth savoring.
Hello and welcome to Tipple Theory with your VSOP hosts. My name is Sean.
And I'm September.
Howdy, howdy.
I have a logo right on my head.
Please visit tippletheory.com today to find other episodes and ways you can support us. Why is there a question mark in the script? Today's topic is the Negroni. But before we dig into it, September, what you been up to since last we recorded?
Stuff things. I was ill on Mother's Day, so I didn't get to have my mimosas, but that's okay. I waited until the Series 7 Sabres Canadiens final game and mixed up my Persephones that we invented, or I invented while we were talking after a show or something. Fantastic. Just lovely. So I used my honeysuckle simple syrup and mixed it with some pomegranate juice and Prosecco. And it was really lovely. It was actually interesting that, mimosa is just, mimosa and then with some fruit flavor, whatever kind you want. And the honeysuckle simple, because of the aromatic component, it's got the sweetness of the sugar and the honeysuckle, which counterbalanced so it didn't get too sweet because pomegranate is so tart. But that floral bit kind of came through, especially at the end, at the last part of the sip. So I was very, very happy with my new cocktail.
Awesome.
Not so happy with the game. We lost, but at least I had my consolation.
Oh, good. I'm glad that was a good drink. So speaking of drinks,
yeah,
I feel like bombarded recently on radio, on YouTube ads, on maybe other things by a new celebrity brand tequila, Pantalones. Maybe it's because I'm in Texas, but it's the Matthew McConaughey and his wife Camila McConaughey's tequila. And it's Matthew McConaughey, so everything he's advertising outside of a Lincoln is fairly tongue in cheek. It's like, why do we call it pantalones?
So you don't forget your pants.
Sometimes we don't have pants.
Yeah.
And so I went and I Googled it, and the ad on their website, it's him and his wife with blurred out bottoms, insinuating that they're not wearing pants. And it's one of those
could have gone with a particular movie to promote that, which would have been very funny.
That would have been cute. But it's every time I hear about a celebrity brand, the first thing that I think people need to realize is celebrities don't own the distillery. They don't make the tequila,
ever
or make the vodka, or make the gin. Outside of, I feel like there's one guy who at least goes to the distillery that makes this stuff. I can't think of his name. But actually, it's I do like Sam Neill does have a sheep farm, and he lives mostly on that, and I appreciate him for that. But if you think of the Dos Equis or Aviation Gin, or I'm trying to think of Bryan Cranston's tequila, Dos Gringos, or wait, Dos Gringos? No, that's the Mexican bar that I used to live by in college. Whoops. But it just made me think, who's doing what? So there is a distillery in Jalisco, Mexico that makes the tequila. If you go on the website, or if you just kind of listen, McConaughey and his wife are co-owners, co-founders. Who else owns this brand then? And the co-owner of the brand is Davos, who does other celebrity stuff, notably an NA beverage with Blake Lively, and thusly Blake Lively's husband Ryan Reynolds. They also do his gin, and as all things tend to go in this industry, Davos is owned by Diageo, which owns friggin' like 70% of the alcohol in the world. It's just, maybe not 70, probably like 58, but just a ridiculous amount of things. So that's, of course, probably why I was hearing so much advertising, is because Diageo has been behind it and is just doing a giant marketing push. And good for them. And it's probably good. It's advertised as a luxury tequila, even though they don't have pants on. I'm sure. Never mind. I'm not even going to dig down that rabbit hole. But there you go. Just a quick little tunneling of what I was looking into.
Oh, okay. I found that Bob Dylan does actually his hand on with his distillery, Heaven's Door.
I didn't know that he had a thing.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's in Pleasureville, Kentucky.
Is it a whiskey?
Yeah, it's whiskey.
Oh.
Ryan Reynolds actually owns an equity stake in aviation.
Right.
And he has a hands-on role. Like, he participates in the creative process as well as just, we see all the marketing. Chris Stapleton works in tandem with master distiller Harlan Wheatley, and he personally samples, tests, and samples and tests recipes alongside Buffalo Trace, and that brand is Traveler whiskey.
Oh, really?
Okay. Ian Somerhalder and Paul Wesley. I don't know who that is, but they have Brothers Bond bourbon. A lot of bourbon and whiskey in this list. They're from Vampire Diaries.
Oh.
And they personally developed and approved all the mash bills and flavor profiles. So you were talking about Dos Hombres.
Oh, yes, that's the one.
Yes, you're trying to. And it's a mezcal.
Yes. Oh, right. Yes.
Okay. So apparently that was originally founded by Aaron Paul and Brian Cranston.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bob Odenkirk also joined them. So I guess it should be Tres Hombres. It's kind of funny. But they founded that brand. They went to Oaxaca. Oaxaca. That's right. They went to Oaxaca a bunch of times to directly participate in the production process alongside the mezcaleros, learn to actually make it and stuff when they were founding their brand. And yeah, McConaughey is creative director for Wild Turkey, Long Branch. So he was in a collaboration with their master distillers to add mesquite to the Kentucky bourbon process. That I am really interested in trying. Not a big fan of Wild Turkey, but I always find the Kentucky bourbon process interesting with the charred, wood and everything. But adding mesquite to that does sound really interesting to me. And it would certainly be an amazing addition to a barbecue sauce.
Mesquite, that's for the reasons I was about to say. It's maybe not a good idea for bourbon. It's great in barbecue sauce because it is very strong.
It is strong. You'd have to be real careful.
Spicy, as far as woods go. It's spicy. But
there's a lot of really Jenner and Michael Jordan and George Clooney and all those people aren't really involved. They just have their name on stuff and buy stuff.
Yeah. Oops. I'm just hitting my microphone over here. My bad. Yeah. But so it always intrigues me when a new celebrity signs on to a brand. He goes, "This is my tequila." I'm like, okay, how much of your tequila is it? Because you're an actor, and that's your job, and you're good at it.
Is Aykroyd the one that's got?
I think he has the Crystal Skull.
Crystal Skull.
Yeah.
Vodka.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's how interested involved he actually is, but
Yeah.
he's funny, but I understand he's kind of a dick, so I guess it doesn't matter, and it's overpriced. I just want a bottle to make stuff out of.
Exactly. I
Cool bottle. Actually, I might buy. They have little ones. They have airplane ones that are
Like
the
mini
skulls. Yeah. Kind of want some of those for
Christmas.
Oh,
lights.
I don't know.
Or ornaments.
Stuff you would put stuff in bottles for. I made sage oil today, by the way. For pasta. And my son said,
human blood.
My son said, "What's that weird potion you're making?" Reasonable assumption.
Fair. Yeah. I like what you're thinking, kid.
Don't worry. It's just for pasta. I'm not hurting anybody today.
Oh, man. Oh, I can't wait to cook more stuff. Oh, right. So we're here to talk about Negronis.
We are.
One of the magic examples of the 3-ingredient cocktails in Barland.
Made me sad I was out of gin. I started doing notes. I'm like, damn it. It would have been nice to have one of these right now. And I've got, some really good sweet vermouth. And I have Campari. Oh, never mind. I don't have Campari. I'm out of that too. Never mind. I have Aperol.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Not
good,
the same.
Exactly, not the same. So there's, of course, like I do with every show, every cocktail and everything, try to find where does it come from. And there are some stories out there. they are hard to discern between what is correct and not, or most legitimate, I should say. AI is we were talking about this before the show. AI is not going to help you with research, people. If you look up, it'll give you the most popular or most shared results that isn't necessarily give you a whole picture or accurate. So,
click on the sources, though. It's good for gathering sources.
Right. But for the amount of time that you can go read 4 other articles, which could be the sources. Oftentimes, like the first couple results after the AI summary are some of those sources.
Right.
I've been finding.
Yeah, the top is just kind of like blah.
Right. So it's summarizing.
You're already used to skipping the sponsored links. You can kind of do the same thing with AI. Just skip the top part and go down to where there's sourced shit.
Yes. But it's sad because I do like a good summary, and I've been having to retrain my brain to start to ignore the AI. So this is slightly less convoluted than the margarita backstory that we were doing before, but it's still a little foggy. So
I have a little. When you go through this, when you get the part about the Negroni family,
yes,
I have contradictory stuff.
Ooh, yes, cool. Because
So
I found in this was article, not thing, and I'm like, come on, there's a Negroni family, you guys. But not knowing what your source or what your contradictory material is, it could be. Who knows? But that was the first thing that struck my brain. But like, all right, I'm making.
Well, yeah, because how often is it? It was named after this person. It's like, it just happens to be a name, or that's not even actually a name, or that wasn't actually a person. Happens a lot with these cocktails.
Mm-hmm. Right, like Mr. Butts in the Long Island,
and margarita, which just means.
Which I'd certainly heard someone say. Well, I think that was the girl's name. So the classic legend was that in 1919, a world traveler, a man about town, Count Camillo Negroni, ordered his favorite drink, an Americano, but he wanted it stronger. So the barman, Foscos Carcelli, substituted out soda water for gin, which is weird.
Yeah, that's a big leap.
Right. And he loved it so much that he would order it everywhere and told all of his friends about it. And I'm going to go, this is the Negroni family point bit, is there is supposedly a Negroni family that denies that this person ever existed, and instead points to one of their relatives, General Pascal Olivar Comte, C-O-M-T-E, de Negroni, who is a Frenchman who fought in the Franco-Prussian War and introduced his comrades to his signature drink. And the Negroni family claims that they can produce letters that can support their claim. September? Counterpoints.
So, where to go? Hold on, I get the link. Because it's from the Negroni Antica Distillery,
Mm-hmm.
who does claim, and the way they write it is a little weird, and I wonder if they had if it's translated to English, because it's a very, very Spanish place, but they make grappa and a bunch of, which is booze made from like all the leftovers from wine, all the skins and everything, and then it's strong. And then they make these cocktails and aperitifs, and their Negroni description they're old 1919. Okay, all their products are Negroni because it's Negroni Antica, and it was supposedly founded by a Negroni. And in their description, it says, based on it's what's in it and everything, blah, 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 following the original 1919 recipe of Guglielmo Negroni that he made when he founded the Negroni Antica Distillery in the same years.
Okay.
Years, plural. There's a little error there. And, they suggest, putting it in some Prosecco or whatever. When I went to the About Us page for this distillery, though, it talks about Giancarlo Palla, but leaves off the Negroni. Like, it would seem you would put the name specifically there in the history as well. But it's interesting to say, the Negroni family denies this, but then they have this Negroni family that has a distillery that makes this stuff that says it's from the original recipe of the cocktail.
Right.
In the same year that is cited in
For the
that
other
old story.
Yeah.
They make some other stuff I want to try. So there's also that.
That's an interesting one. So, and we'll get to it later, but like even ordering something like so Americano style is something else in cocktails at the time. But within 10 years of the earliest year that we seem to have evidence, there was a cocktail that came out called the Campari Mixti, which was published in, Le Rue du Cocktail. Describes a cocktail with equal parts gin, vermouth, and Campari with a lemon garnish. So, yeah. It doesn't say what kind of vermouth, but we're there. In 1934, so just 5 years later, Boothby's World Drinks and How to Mix Them says they're a cocktail called the Camparianette. It's 1 part vermouth, 1 part Campari, and 2 parts gin with a lemon peel garnish. So again, we're like right there, and then with the cocktails, just not quite there with the name. Kind of the same problem we have with margaritas. In 1943, so 9 years after that, Boucard's Le Rue du Cocktail has a cocktail. Have me do French, guys. Has a cocktail with the same ratio as above, but no garnish, also called a Camparianette. 1949, the book El Bar, Evolution y Art del Cocktail has a cocktail called the Negroni, which is 1/4 ounce gin, 1/4 ounce vermouth, half ounce Campari. Again, right there. And then 1950, the Horace Sutton wrote Footloose in Italy and describes the Negroni with equal ratios of ingredients. So 1, 1, 1, 1.
By the way,
with seltzer.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, top of seltzer. Yeah, you were there. Okay,
I got one more, and then we're.
Yeah, I was reading the notes though, and it was like, wait, who's this? That guy wrote Footloose in Italy. What a strange place to be when you were inspired to write that movie. Like, because you didn't have it in there as Footloose in Italy, like it was a title. And so I was like, shouldn't that go in the fun facts you learned? Like, I thought you were reading about the movie Footloose.
Whoops.
Like, I don't remember them having Negronis. Like, they just weren't allowed to dance, right?
Yeah,
Like,
they edited that out. They were hammered the whole time.
I mean,
That's
that
why they
explain
were
a lot.
footloose. All right, so in 1955, rounding up the first Negronis, there were two more publications from that year: the UKBG Guide to Drinks, compiled by the United Kingdom Bartenders Guild, and and Cocktail and Oscar Hamio's Wine Digest, published in New York. So across the pond from each other, they both published recipes for the Negroni that we would think of as a Negroni.
Huh. Is it in the book I sent you?
I'd have to go look. I've been using it as a reference.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Here?
It's not here. Okay, it's fine.
It's like 5 feet past where my headphones would extend from in the booth.
I'm curious.
I can see it from here.
Was it Christmas or your birthday or something?
I think that was my birthday.
Okay. I
Yeah.
don't know. His
I
birthday popped up in my calendar, and I went
from birthday. So.
Ooh, send him a. I just heard you. I just misgendered you for no reason.
It's my eyelashes. They're wonderful.
It's only the mustache that was keeping you.
Right. It was holding down all of my masculinity. And for how thin it was, not that well. It wasn't like a Selekian, which I would call a Tom Selleck style mustache.
Porn stash. That's what I call those.
Oh, I guess you could call it.
Anyway, I got him some kind of antique-ish bar book, or a printing of one or something. It seemed like the right thing.
As the Bartender's Guide, I reference it at probably every other episode.
Yeah,
because it's one of the early publications that just hit tons of cocktails.
I was just like, I wonder. I hope he doesn't have this one. So, okay. Anyway, so has it changed over the years or regionally? Yeah. Obviously, the whole history of that you just gave, and where we've arrived is pretty much 1-1-1, right? Gin,
yeah, like when you're starting out learning to bartend, that's what people want you to
Campari.
do. Is do the 1-to-1-to-1.
Yeah, and then from there, your preferences at home. I found that it having started with the Milano Torino, which was just mixing the Campari and the sweet vermouth, is kind of like where it started, and then the Americano, like you said, being a style drink, basically, kind of lighten stuff up, put some splashes of something bubbly in it, whether it's soda water or prosecco or whatever bubbly you have. I'm gonna switch up. Did you put something about the orange?
I did not.
Okay, that originally it looked like it was an orange, which is what I use, oddly enough, for some reason. I think because some of the aromatics in the Campari have me leaning that way. The Boulevardier is a very close cousin that we're very familiar with, and that just you're switching the gin for whiskey, right?
Yep.
Which is another very popular drink from the 20s, from that boom of cocktails that is definitely seen a surge again in recent years. You see people actually know what that is. It's something I've helped people pronounce. People have a lot of trouble with Boulevardier for some reason. Boulevardier, I don't know. I live in the South. That's probably what's happening there.
Because otherwise you have to say Boulevard. And
Boulevardier.
You're going to walk into a bar in the South and go, "Can I get a Boulevard?" Yeah. We don't like your kind here.
I've never had one I've never had one, actually. Come to think of it.
They're good, but you got to get your ingredients lined up. Because whiskeys can like gins can vary so much.
Oh yeah,
I feel like that combined with the vermouth. Obviously, you have to use Campari, but which ones do you pick to do in that drink?
I feel like rye is the right thing. I feel like you want that spicy component that a rye has,
Yeah.
or I would, rather than a bourbon. It would act like it was trying too hard with the sweetness of the vermouth to also be sweet, like a bourbon feels. I don't know. Who knows? So apparently the Negroni's Spagliato.
Spagliato, yeah.
Spagliato. I also had never heard, but somebody made a mistake. I don't know. That's another weird origin story, supposedly. I should have never even bothered that. But
I've had people order that.
yeah,
Yeah.
but so just not gin, only the sparkling. So you're basically back to like an Americano at that point, right?
Except like you're adding like an alcoholic fuzzy versus a soda water fuzzy.
Okay, so you're doing the Milano Torino because you've got the Campari and vermouth and then putting bubbly in it. So it's a spritzer. Because there's a lot of drinks that are spritz. Just putting the sparkling wine in whatever bitter component you've got, whether Campari or Aperol or like an Aperol spritz.
Yeah, although usually with an Aperol spritz, you're doing soda water. You're like, but we're in that same category.
Yeah,
like we're kind of running in the same circles.
Yeah. And then I thought it was really interesting to come across that distillery that claimed it was founded by a Negroni, but only mentions the name in the one part, even though it's on every bottle. I don't know, man.
Yeah, again, it's kind of a weird one. I mean, I would almost want to default to the distillery. Just like, look, you've got the namesake. Just go find one of those letters. Say you're different parts of the same Negroni family.
Well, it doesn't. With the story where the guy I want an Americano, but make it stronger, and so this guy put gin in it. Like, it doesn't mess up all that great with the Negroni family. The same year invented this cocktail. I don't know.
Yeah,
and they're making this cocktail based on the original. I don't know. Because I think with that you're just putting prosecco in it. It's skipping the gin. It's skipping. I don't know. I have to read more about what this their version of it is in a bottle, because it just describes the aromatics as if it's describing a Campari, pretty much to me. Although they're making the grappa, which is very much like a vermouth because you're aging and the stronger. It's fortified wine.
Yeah.
In some ways. So I guess, I don't know. Interesting. It was a lot. It was a lot of information, and most of it fits pretty decently together. And it's evolved into something we enjoy today.
This is very true. It's delicious. If you haven't had one, you all need to go out and try one. How would you make a guest one? If you were to make one.
I do classic. I do one and one, with some good sweet red vermouth, Campari, and I'm trying to think. I would actually think I would use the Ford's gin that I recently discovered and like. I most often buy New Amsterdam. It's got really good herbal components, even though it's inexpensive. Hendrick's is my go-to top shelf. This Ford's gin I recently has a kind of a different set of herbal components that I feel like would go really, really well with the Campari. And I actually think I would go with like a nice orange peel twist for my garnish instead of your traditional lemon, your standard lemon.
Fair. Yeah, I can see the orange really working. I also think if you're getting fancy, just doing a little float of sparkling Prosecco or champagne on top just adds like a little layer of fun.
Yeah.
I do like that.
It's just like, I think for a guest and you're being cocktaily, I would probably start with the straight on ice
Mm.
Stir it, and then maybe for the second one,
Yeah.
like, hey, try this and pop a little bubbly on it. I think that's a great idea.
Fair.
Just so they know the baseline, right?
Yeah, that's fair. And yeah.
Well, it depends on your guest too. If it's somebody who wants an umbrella in every drink, just start with the Prosecco in it.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's sizing up your audience is always a good call. You're like, I know what you like.
Yeah. And what about you?
So this one I like for the non-alcoholic variants. You can look for a non-alcoholic gin. It's juniper heavy, and I did forget to write down
Which
my
one?
favorite one. It's
That's
always
okay.
a green bottle that looks like Tanqueray, and I number something.
Look it up. You got to be able to tell the people. And I didn't even answer what you said because I also wanted to try these other things. But I did mention that earlier that Negroni Antica distillery has some other products that I think you could basically make a Negroni with. Where that I would add the bubbly and maybe some gin. But they have like an 11 and a 16. I don't know where these numbers are coming from. I mean, we know where the 1919 came from the original recipe, supposedly, but the 16 says it's got like orange peels, rhubarb, gentian, and licorice and China. I don't know what they mean by that, but that one I feel like would make a great variation on a Negroni. Did you find your juniper-y
Clean Company or Clean Co?
Clean Co. Okay.
That's the one I've been digging recently. And I would use St. Agrestis Amaro Falso for my Campari. And then I was actually just looking at doing a DIY vermouth, just doing it myself. And you can follow like a huge recipe, or you can kind of do it. So I hate to say quick and dirty, but like the one you could do like in one sitting and not wait for freaking ever. Just to get some NA red wine, make some chamomile simple syrup, get some orange flower water, and just like a little bit, like a couple teaspoons probably, but to taste of champagne vinegar.
And there's some really good NA reds out there to use as your base. So
yes, they're getting better and better, and I think that's kind of where my brain was going. You know what? Especially if you're going to entertain, like this could be something like, oh yeah, I made this vermouth, and I've made regular vermouth before, and it's along those lines. You add a few more herbs, and you fortify a little bit, but that's kind of what you can do. You can add like stuff like wormwood, gentian root, cinnamon, licorice, steep all that. If you're going to go kind of down the crazy route. Not crazy route.
Wow.
Extra effort route.
It's bitter.
Wormwood, just a little bit of wormwood.
It's so bitter.
Not a lot. It's really strong. You don't want to make like vermouth.
Vermouth? That sounds like a good brand name. Let's make it. Vermouth.
It's Richard Dick to treat me vermouth. Well, my lips are broken. Fun facts. Just gotta skip whatever it was I was trying to say.
Prebiotic soda out my nose. Okay.
So the Americano style of cocktail, as we've mentioned before, it was vermouth, Campari, and soda, but also was a general term for the American style of having a drink, which was the Americans were over there getting crazy, mixing stuff together. Those weirdos. You just drink the thing. So it was a little bit of a slang term, insulty thing of like, yeah, Americana. Mm-hmm. So that was us because our cocktail culture started about 40 years before that 1919 time. So we were getting a reputation
for just cretins
stirring it together.
Okay, I like that. Especially because I have great derision for Americano, the coffee situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no. I don't understand people that prefer it. It blows my mind.
I don't prefer it, but when I'm in the mood for decaf and I can't get like regular decaf drip, this is usually at the airport. I'll get a decaf Americano at Starbucks because they'll usually have that.
I don't, but
they're not preferred, but like last option.
just drink the espresso. Just drink the espresso.
Yeah, that's actually kind
They're
of hard.
watering down. It's just like it's the actual opposite of what you're making. I don't know. So I have risen for the Americano in that way. And it's funny because I'm American. So anyway, folks, there we go. All about the Negroni and wow, all its relatives and people who say they're related. Please chime in by emailing us at tippletheory@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget, like, follow, and review us on the listening platform of your choice. Our next episode, we'll be talking about the Collins family of drinks.
Please check out patreon.com/Tipple Theory today, where you can become a supporter and get access to video of our cocktail of the week being made and other behind-the-scenes goodies. Thank you to Scott Gesser for writing our theme music that you're listening to right now. You can find him and links to his music at scottgesser.weebly.com. Nice.